Hey guys, what's up? This video is a Q&A. Thank you guys so much for your questions. Here are my answers. What is your advice on how long someone should wait to have sex in a relationship? Everyone, as a human being on this earth right now, is thinking about sex nonstop all the time. And I'm not saying that we're all consciously thinking about the act of putting things in things constantly. What I am saying is that sex is always right in front of our face and we have no choice but to think about it. An example of what I mean is the media. Everything about the media. I bet just about anything on this planet that you cannot watch TV for more than 20 minutes on any channel that isn't Nickelodeon and not see at least one commercial trying to sell something with a pair of jugs where the product has nothing to do with tits at all. Sex is being used as a device for marketing, and it's really, really successful, but at the same time, it's making the idea of having sex a lot more casual because it's always on the front of every magazine and every book and basically everything that you look at, except for maybe, I don't know, Christmas decorations? And for that reason, since sex is such a casual topic now in our society, people throw away sexuality because they don't value it as much as they should, because they're not taught to. And I think that if you really thought about it and you're ready, then go for it. And I think that if you are comfortable with it and you're not being put into any position where you're forced to do anything you don't want to, then go for it. But my one piece of advice is that before you do anything that involves your body, think about it. Don't think about what the world is telling you is cool. Don't think about what your partner is telling you is cool. Don't think about what you could lose if you don't do it. Think about your own dignity and how important it is to you. Okay, I'm gonna combine the next two questions because they basically ask similar things. Do you actually think you're going to be famous? And how far do you think you will go as a musician? I think that when anybody picks their career, they have to do something that gives them fulfillment. As somebody who has felt the fulfillment of doing something that they love, I can say that that is why we're here on this planet, is to enjoy our time here and not to be here putting arbitrary time into arbitrary tasks for an arbitrary job that at the end of the day when we're buried in the ground really isn't gonna matter. And I think that every job is that for somebody, that fulfilling, amazing source of joy, and I think that every person has that job for them. And for me, ever since I was 3 years old and my dad taught me how to play, I don't know, a G chord, I knew that that was it for me. And when I started writing songs, it felt like I was just letting my soul open up and barf feelings all over the place, and it felt awesome. And I'm lucky enough to be able to wake up and do that every day and to share it with you guys, and it's the most incredible thing in the world. So I intend to live my life being able to enjoy that feeling of fulfillment and of doing what I love and of being who I am as long as I possibly can. Hi, what's your favorite comic book? As far as a series that comes out monthly goes, definitely Gail Simone's run on Batgirl. I love Gail, she's amazing, and that run was friggin' incredible, and I highly recommend that anybody who would be interested but hasn't read it yet does. It's over now, unfortunately. I heard the new writers are doing well. I'm a bit behind on comics in general, but the first, I think, 30, 36, 35, any Batgirl thing with Gail Simone's name on it should be read by you. You're welcome. As far as graphic novels and one-shots go, definitely a tie between Arkham Asylum by Grant Morrison and The Killing Joke by Alan Moore. They're both legendary books and they're awesome, and they definitely sparked my love for comic books a whole lot when I was younger. Let's go to Twitter. Are completely random questions funny? Sometimes. Also, what is the square root of pineapple? SpongeBob. Instagram. What's the most embarrassing moment of your life? So for anybody who knows me personally, they know that I am an extremely embarrassing and accident-prone human being in general. Asking me what my most embarrassing moment is like asking me what the reddest strand of my hair is, because honestly, they're all equally embarrassing, and I basically want to crawl into a hole with a paper bag under my head every day, and it's very hard to pick one. But one off the top of my head is I was 14. I was playing my first gig ever with my band, whose name was actually, you know when you name bands when you're like 13 and you think they sound really cool and you're wearing all black and yeah, okay, it was embarrassing. We're not going to talk about it. I had written Claustrophobia, I think about a month before, and the band was playing it with me because I was like, guys, I got this cool song, you gotta play it. And I was hyping it up so much, and we had played through all of our covers, and I was so nervous. So we get to Claustrophobia, and if you guys are familiar with my work, there's just a very quick intro, just like, and then the vocals come in, and I completely forgot the lyrics. I had no idea. And I was like, oh, this is an original that I just wrote, blah, blah, blah. I stood there for what felt like a year, but it was probably about 5 minutes, trying to remember my own song. And it was pretty bad. Do you prefer buffalo wings or something sweeter, such as an orange or something? Okay, so I feel like you're talking about chicken in general, and I could be wrong. I love chicken parm and fried chicken, and I'd have to say that just my favorite foods off the top of my head. I don't know what this has to do with buffalo wings. I tried them once in Disney World, and I love Disney World, but I don't love buffalo wings. I really love pasta and pizza and mozzarella sticks and cheeseburgers and french fries and candy. Let's go to Facebook. What are 10 of your favorite songs of all time? So I thought long and hard about this one, and it's really hard to pick 10 favorite songs, but I did my best to just pick songs that are up there for me, and I figured what better way to present them to you guys than to play them. So I spent a couple minutes with my guitar just figuring out chords that sounded right. It might not be 100% perfect, but here are my 10 favorite songs of all time, in no particular order. And there's nothing wrong with me. This is how I'm supposed to be. In a land of make-believe that don't believe in me. 'Cause I have been where you are before, and I have felt the pain of losing who you are. And I have died so many times, but I am still alive. I've got these habits that I cannot break, and as I'm older there's more at stake. Go ahead and call me fake, but these are sins, the sins of my youth. I break habits just to fall in love, but I do it on designer drugs. You can call me dangerous, but these are sins, the sins of my youth. So give me all your poison, and give me all your pills, and give me all your hopeless heart to make me ill. You're running after something that you'll never kill. If this is what you want, then fire at will. When you were young and your heart was an open book, you used to say live and let live. And if this ever-changing world in which we live in makes you vivid and cry, say live and let die. And who do you think you are, running around leaving scars, lifting your jar of hearts and tearing love apart? You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul, so don't come back. filling it up with a little bit more of innocence. I haven't had enough, it's probably because when you're young, it's okay to be easily ignored. I'd like to believe it was all about love for a child. Edward Macaroni Fork. Okay, Russell. Well played. If you guys need more context for Edward Macaroni Fork, please watch this video here. How tall are you? I am just barely 5'3". Okay, so that's all the questions we have time for. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or any requests for future videos, or you just want to say, hey, what's up? Please do so in the comments below. If you like what you just saw, don't forget to hit like and subscribe because I put out new videos every Monday. Bye!